60
Hey,
seconds.
Susie, what are you doing?
So what if it gets down to 0? That's nothing.
Raul, give me some names, babe.
I'll be right with you.
Thanks, Raul.
And your zip.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there, I'm Raul, and congratulations on successfully installing the game. Now, get over yourself and tell me how many people are playing. Okay, great. One player. What's your name?
One other thing.
Yes, hon.
What's with Shannon?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game. I got it.
And then the guy's like, no, it's
30
free.
seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in a basket full of bunny rabbits.
Now we're cooking. Got something to back that up there,
Mavis.
Mavis.
What?
20 seconds.
Isn't that like a...
20 seconds? Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices, or you're going to lose cash. Okay? Okay.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
Okay, lose the desktop.
6.
And
5.
go to black.
Mama's
4,
Pride fresh
3.
breast.
Stand by.
Baby yourself with Mama's Pride.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Movies. Hold on to your ticket stub in case you need to leave the game at any time, okay? So it looks like you don't know anyone who play the game with you. What a shame. Well, at least you know you'll win. Okay, I need a category.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Say hello to strangers in the food court, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. If the Hitchcock classic Strangers on a Train were updated and remade with a teen angst mall rat angle, in what store would the climactic scene take place? The Gap, Chess King, Dress Barn, or Merry-Go-Round? The climax of Strangers on a Train takes place on a wildly out-of-control merry-go-round.
My God, those faux leather boots clash with the little horsey, and she cannot accessorize.
I need a category.
Cut the red wire! Watch out, it's gonna blow!
That was close.
Too close.
Let's see what we got going. Tiny minds think alike. $3,000 for this one. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Because he has the same name, which TV butler could replace Clifton Webb in the movie Sitting Pretty and its sequels? Mr. Belvedere, Benson, Mr. French, or Lurch? Bet you wish you'd pick this. Clifton Webb plays butler Mr. Belvedere in Sitting Pretty, Mr. Belvedere Goes to College, and Mr. Belvedere Rings the Bell. Mr. Belvedere? I thought 30 minutes was bad enough. They made a feature-length movie? All right, hit me. This one's called No Pie for Me, Thanks, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Heads up, here it comes. Suppose an apple a day actually did keep the doctor away. Because he's looking for a doctor, which movie cop would probably avoid apples at all costs? V.I. Warshawski, U.S. Marshal Samuel Gerard, Inspector Clouseau, or Axel Foley? For the curious, here's the right answer. Sam Gerard is the U.S. Marshal searching for Dr. Richard Kimball in The Fugitive.
Sir, we just received another apple pie in the mail from Dr. Kimball.
I don't care.
Okay, pick a category. For your enjoyment, that's a horse dropping of a different color. This one's worth $1,000. Remember the horse of a different color from The Wizard of Oz? Well, he's pulled his last coach, and if he can't find some other way to be of use, it's the glue factory. What would the horse of a different color from the Land of Oz have to do if he wanted to be hired as the logo for TriStar Pictures? Become pink and grow a horn, turn white and grow wings, change to bright red and grow a man's torso, or turn orange and grow another head? It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. The TriStar logo is Pegasus, the winged horsey. Think of TriStar as some billionaire Japanese movie executive's version of My Little Pony. Category, please. It's a 5! And I believe this one's called The Most Boring Soundtrack Ever. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Okay, kids, time to take an imaginary trip to the Linda Evans Yanni household. Imagine that Linda has purchased a new keyboard and Yanni really wants it. If Linda makes him earn it the way Ada earns her piano in the piano, what must Yanni do? Cut off a finger, promise never to play in public again, shave his head, or remove a bit of clothing for each key? Let's see what a correct answer looks like. After her piano is sold, Ada earns it back key by key in return for gradually increasing favors. So Yanni's gonna have to strip down. Ew! I need a category.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
The category? Waiting in the wings. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hey, you know that TV show Wings about the little airport on Nantucket Island? Well, suppose the folks at Wings started showing movies in the airport's waiting area. Because it doesn't involve an airline disaster, which of these films would be least likely to cause waiting Sandpiper Air passengers to feel uneasy about flying? Airport, Alive, Fearless, or Fly By Night? The 1993 version. Let's take a look at the right answer. The 1993 version of Fly By Night is a movie about gangster rappers, not airplane disasters. However, if the crowd started throwing down, Helen might have to call on her posse, to increase the peace. Okay, I need a category.
7 is the number that I'm suggesting. He's suggesting 7. He's suggesting 7.
Well, what do we have here? When English teachers let their hair down. How does $2,000 sound? Heads up, all you sentence diagrammers. It's time to get wacky. You want a movie with adultery, cannibalism, and plenty of nouns in the title. Which one should you pick? The Favor, the Watch, and the Very Big Fish? Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy? The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover? Or Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice? Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice? Sure, they ate each other, but in a good way. The correct answer is... It's The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. Great flick. But ever since I saw it, I look real closely at anything that's supposed to be a delicacy. All right, hit me. Uh-oh, dress buttless blind boar.
It's time for a snowstorm.
Take a look at your gibberish category. He's got quite a spread. Gonna start out with $5,000 on this one. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, keep your eyes on the big screen and tell me what movie title this rhymes with. 1, he tie. Sunkum bids. And don't get fooled by the punctuation. First clue, it's a Rick Moranis comedy. Man, I miss SC. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit... Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, why pay for a babysitter? I mean, just toss them in your purse. Category, please.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
The category is, can you dig it? $3,000 on the table for this one. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Imagine Xena, a warrior princess, joins the gang called the Warriors from the movie of the same name. Which of the following is not one of the rival gangs she'll have to conquer? The Orphans, the Baseball Furies, the Scurvy Dogs, or the Lizzies? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Hey, boppers, Xena will not be kicking the Scurvy Dogs. Is it just me, or do Xena and the Warriors rent their costumes from the same place? I need a category. Let's give a nice warm welcome to Film School Dropouts. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Hey, did you hear about that gang of hoodlums busting into video stores and splicing together feature films? Well, listen to this concoction they made. Edward James Olmos prepares crazed southern backwoodsmen for the AP exam in calculus. What would make the best title for this film combo? Appalachia Vice, Stand and Deliverance, Hatfield and McCoy High, or Dead Poacher Society? Go for it! For some other question, that is the right answer. Here's what you should have picked. Edward James Olmos teaches math to inner-city kids in Stand and Deliver, and some crazed backwoodsmen do some stuff in Deliverance. And without relying too much on Appalachian stereotypes, let's just say that the backwoodsmen didn't do very well on the test. One down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Okay, pick a category. This category is known as, what, this old thing? I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Now listen up, okay? In 1895, Auguste Lumière, the inventor of modern cinematography, made a bold prediction as to the worth of his invention. If today's filmmakers were to receive film budgets based on the value mentioned in Lumiere's prediction, how much would they receive? Enough to do a million, trillion, zillion movies? Enough to do a big budget blockbuster? Enough to do a low budget documentary? Or nothing? Should have picked this. In 1895, Lumière predicted that cinematography would not have any commercial value. Of course, that was BS, before Spielberg. Okay, I need a category.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
Now showing, because Ruth isn't very menacing. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. In 7, the villain commits murders patterned after the 7 deadly sins. Because its killer also uses the Bible, what older movie might have inspired the bad guy in 7? 10 Little Indians, Copycat, Peeping Tom, or the abominable Dr. Fives? the curious, here's the right answer. The killer in 7 killed according to the 7 deadly sins, and Dr. Fives killed according to the 10 plagues of Egypt. Now, if a killer had real ambition, he'd go through all 151 psalms. Category, please. I proudly present Kids That Play with Power Tools. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, take a close look at this picture and tell me, based on what he builds as an adult, which of these movie characters probably built this as a kid? A young Carl Spackler, a young Preston Tucker, a young Allie Fox, or a young Oscar In Tucker, the man in his dream, Preston Tucker builds a revolutionary car. Yeah, I hear it was a pretty nice car, great gas mileage and everything, but you always needed somebody to pull you around. All right, hit me. The selection is, get over it, he's dead. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Hey, do you remember the classic film Kid Galahad where Elvis plays a sports hero? Well, say a real sports figure had been cast to play one of Elvis's competitors. Based on the sport Elvis's character plays, what would we have seen on the big screen? Hulk Hogan putting Elvis in a sleeper hold, Roberto Alomar spitting in Elvis's face, Muhammad Ali punching out Elvis, or Seabiscuit beating Elvis by a nose? It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. In Kid Galahad, Elvis plays a boxer, so Muhammad Ali would face off with him in the squared circle. In this corner, the king! In that corner, the greatest! Okay, I need a category. Here we have, what the hell are you looking at? And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If Mrs. Kravitz, the nosy neighbor from Bewitched, were to look out her window and see what Jimmy Stewart saw in Hitchcock's Rear Window, what would she probably say? Abner, Mrs. Stevens has been murdered. Abner, the Stevens girl is being abducted. Abner, the Stevens house is gone. Or, Abner, I think Mr. Stevens is a dog. Jimmy Stewart's character is alarmed by all the suspicious things he sees out his rear window and suspects murder. And if there were a murder on Bewitched, I'd suspect Mr. Kravitz. Abner!
Shut the hell up!
I need a category. Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat? And this dis or dat questions category is, hello, big boy. I'm going to read off 7 titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if the movie has a giant or no giant. As each comes up, if it has a giant, press 1. If it has no giant, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, and I'll take $1,000 away for a wrong answer or for one you didn't get to. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Big, giant or no giant? The Cyclops. Giant. Princess Bride. The tall guy. Time Bandits. This is it. Walking Tall. That's all she wrote. You only missed one. Not too bad. Let's add your winnings to your total. Nice shooting, Tex. Let's mosey on ahead. Okay, pick a category. Coming at you. That looks great on you. And you. And you. 2 G's if you get this one right. Imagine you've invited some of your favorite actors to a huge Hollywood bash, and just like men, they're all wearing the same outfit. If Cary Elwes, Sean Connery, and Errol Flynn arrive at your party dressed as the character that each of them has played, what outfit will be making all the heads turn? A black cape and fangs, a red rope, sandals, and a crown of thorns, green tights with matching jumpsuit, or a stovepipe hat, overcoat, and neckbeard? Let's see what a correct answer looks like. Cary, Sean, and Errol have each played Robin Hood, which proves the theory, it's not the tights, it's how you fill them. Category, please.
What do we got out there?
It looks like 18, sir.
All right, here's the deal. Is that you, mother? Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Listen up, this is a question about love triangles, a girl, a boy, and his mother. Suppose that Norman Bates had fooled the police in the same manner that Roy Dillon does in The Grifters. About what could he then brag to his mother? The police think I'm the girlfriend, Mom. I dressed up as you, Mom. I faked my own death, Mom. Or I told him the dead woman was you, Mom. Norman would ID the dead girl as his mother. In The Grifters, Roy lets his mom escape by claiming that the murdered girlfriend's body is hers. Yet another movie that proves every good boy loves his mother. Okay, I need a category. Chew on this. A good man is hard to find, but John Goodman isn't. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Okay, it's time for a fill-in-the-blank question, so when you dare to presume you have the right answer, buzz in and start typing. Single white male misses Vegas nightlife. This big man with a big heart is searching for a single female to fill the empty rooms in my castle. I'll treat you like a queen. Which John Goodman character plays this ad? Here's what you should have typed in. In King Ralph, John Goodman plays a Vegas lounge singer who, through a bizarre set of circumstances, becomes the King of England. I heard this movie was inspired by the little-known fact that Tom Jones is actually the Emperor of Uzbekistan. All right, hit me. Okay, give it up for The Bride Wore a Kevlar Vest. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. All right, tell me who may have placed this personal ad. Single white sheriff, marriage-minded, wants to retire from law enforcement, seeks Quaker bride for hectic wedding day. I'm into 4-on-1 gunfights. You must kill a man so we can honeymoon. Who might have placed this personal ad? Gary Cooper in High Noon, John Barrymore Jr. in High Lonesome, Humphrey Bogart in High Sierra, or Mel Brooks in High Anxiety? Let's take a look at the right answer. On his wedding day, Gary Cooper is the target of a gunfighter with a grudge in High Noon. Talk about a shotgun wedding. Category, please. Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get $2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of $2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
Two words that match have to fit this clue. Call me by my first name. Or you can call me Mr. Cookie if you're nasty. Okay, good luck. Not too shabby. Now let's see your final score. That's the game. Player, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, player, and I don't say this to just everybody.
Nice one, people. Raul, what's the word? Are we doing another one?
Wow, look at that. Number 1 on the scoreboard. Good thing it was completely empty. If you want to play again so you can have first and second place, just give a holler.
I don't give it.
We show some of the most popular movie titles of all time. The Hudker Proxy, Village of the Jurassic Park, Lassie Home, and of course, anything by Alfred Hitchcock. So drag the whole family to your local Gigaplex and enjoy the mind-numbing comfort of Sensorama. We do the thinking, so you don't have to. Hey, Gene, you want to rent a video?
I don't know. I don't want to see anything that might offend my sensibilities.
Not so fast. Have you heard of PC Video?
PC Video?
That's right. PC Video has over 10,000 classic videos and new releases in stock. Each one custom edited to avoid offending your race, religion, sexual orientation, gender, or personal politics.
Wow, look at all these videos.
And not a one that insults me as a vertically challenged Republican mime.
Or me, a colorblind herbal therapist from Delaware.
But wait, I'm a bisexual defense attorney and a Satanist. Anything for me?
You bet.
Thanks, PC Video.
Come to PC Video tonight. You'll never see anything that challenges you again.
Gesticulate.
Sequester.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Protuberance.
Opine.
Hyperbolize.
Acquiesce.
Obtrude.
Vilify.
Ingurgitate.
Thesaurus. Another word for hot.
Engorge.
Engorge.
Special sneak preview this Friday at the Fine Arts Library Theater.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Come on, guys, let's pick it up. We're late.
One man.
And then he fell.
Hey, could you please keep it down back there?
One minivan. 1 million commuters.
Do not pass me on the right. Don't do it.
And only one way to get to work.
Out of my way, people. I'm late for work.
Josh Schmitzenstein is Schmitty in heavy traffic.
Traffic is hell.
Rush hour has just begun.
This movie has not yet been rated.
Studio executives, how many times have you heard this trash from directors?
The problem is that you don't get my vision.
Are you sick of overpaid pansy-ass actors and their blood-sucking agents? You need Digital Auto Movie. Just type in your own brilliant one-sentence concept, select your marketing demographic, and Digital Auto Movie does the rest. No actors, no writers, no directors, no agents, no problems. Using the latest high-tech artificial intelligence, Digital Auto Movie will never complain about its trailer. It'll never walk off the set. It'll never ask for gross points. And best of all, it'll never accuse you of not having integrity. Because it doesn't care. You want gratuitous nudity and pointless violence? Baby, you know best. How long have you wanted to tell William Morris, CAA, and ICM to shove it where the sun don't shine? Well, now you can. Digital Auto Movie for studio executives. We take the hassles and the assholes out of making movies.